Okay, I have uploaded a lot of content for lesson one, so I just wanted to share my thoughts of how I'm going to use it. So again, everything's that I'm going to put in is in my files in unit one. Now all the content for each pathway is here if you wanted to copy it, but if you want to go directly to the pathway and use it just like I have it, then click on the learning path. So here I have learning path for my first lesson. I'm just going to go through the parts of it. So I always like to put what the kids will be doing. So they're going to watch the video lessons and take their own notes. And I made that video in Screencastify, but then I uploaded it in my VR spot and added a few questions. Now I have not edited any of that, look through it, see if there's mistakes. I just want to show an example of kind of how I'm going to do my virtual class. Then second, the students will complete the handout. They will submit an image of their work by just taking a picture of it, and you'll see what that looks like in a second. And then it gives them the answer key, and they'll check and correct their work using the key, because then they have their little homework quiz. And I always offer 2 attempts. So that's the scope and sequence. And then the next part of the pathway, I put 2 videos because I kind of break it down. Sometimes I may have 3 videos depending on how long the lesson is. A kid can take a break in between. Notice I have not made part 2 yet. I will get that done, not tonight, but tomorrow. And so they can and it tells them to follow the videos and make sure they have their notes and take their own notes. And it even lets them know that they have, there's questions within the videos. So when they open that, it goes to my VR and they just start the quiz and it'll start showing the quiz. Again, I've not looked through this because I just made this a little bit ago. Then they can watch part 2 or they can take a break or whatever. The next part of the pathway that will come up for them after they do that is the handout. So here's the handout I made. So they can print it hopefully and work it out. If not, they can just write their answers in their notebook. And at the first part, it pretty much sums up all the information that they needed. So that's about classifying, and they practice that. And then more notes on how to add and subtract, and then they practice those. Then after they complete their work, then they go here, and this is an assignment, and you can see the instructions. They're going to take a picture of their work. They're going to click the green button below and insert it into a Google Doc. So if you notice, this, I made it make a copy for everybody. So once they open this and upload their image, it has their name at the top and it's easy to grade. I also embedded this video that Ruth made, and it just explains how, well, it keeps saying that the link is broken, but I'll go back and fix that. I don't know why that keeps happening. That's happened several times. But anyways, there is a video here, and it shows the kids how to upload an image. Now, when they open it up, I had an example, but maybe it went away. But it's really neat because everybody's looks exactly the same. The submissions look like this. I made them all beforehand, and they simply are just handout 1-1, and it says insert image below. That way, when you look at it, they're all uniform and easy to grade. I also went ahead and made it as a grade, or this one's no, we can edit that, and we can make it be a grade of 100 if you want. You don't have to make it a grade. So then after they submit that, then the answer key will pop up. Again, I just did this answer key just a little bit ago, so if there's mistakes, you can let me know. So here's the answer key. They can check their answers. And then here's the little, I call them homework quizzes. You may want to call it a quick check. You can name it whatever you want. And again, they have 2 attempts, and it's just 10 questions. And then that completes the pathway. So Again, if you want to copy anything directly, just go to the content and everything's broken down. The scopes and sequences, and there's one there. I duplicate everything because then I pull one into the pathway. The video lesson, again, there's only one video in there right now, but I will embed two when I get that done. Here is the PowerPoint. I did not put the PowerPoint in the pathway, but I put it here in case anybody wanted to use it and make their own video, or you could change it if you don't like the lesson. Here is the PDF and the doc handout if you wanted to open that and download it and change something you didn't like. The assignment submissions, I've duplicated all those, so that way if you wanted to use one, you could copy it from here, because once it's in a pathway, you can't get to it unless you collapse it. And then the answer key, okay, I uploaded both of those. If there's a mistake, we can change it easily in the Word, and then create PDF. And then the homework quizzes are all here, and the duplicates are down below. So here you can kind of go and see my little homework quizzes. I don't have my 1-7 up yet about real numbers, rational and irrational. So I am just going to, usually what I do is, we have that new, haven't got used to it yet, but we do have that page that the county has made for us. I think I put it here, that sample page. So I will try to eventually get to using this, but for now, I'm just going to use the planner and put my link to the pathway on the planner with a little bit of, targets and things like that. But I will be using this soon. I hope this helps.